We'll go ahead and start by drawing a graph of the function f that's being described. So it consists of two line segments, one from -2, -2 to -1, 0. So we're just going to connect those two dots with a straight line. And the second segment from -1, 0 to 1, 2. Okay, so this is our function f. Now to get a graph of its inverse function without having an equation to look at, we go through a similar process. The key step when we were finding an inverse function using an equation was that we interchange x and y. So we're going to do the same step essentially. We're just going to take each of these ordered pairs and interchange the x and y coordinates. So if I switch around -2, -2, it's still -2, -2. So that point is part of our inverse function. And now that's going to get connected to not -1, 0, but I need to switch that around and be 0, -1. So my first line segment is connecting -2, -2 to 0, -1. And then if I switch the coordinates of 1, 2, I end up with the point 2, 1. So our second segment there connects those 2 points. And so now that blue graph there is the graph of the inverse function f inverse. Now I've gone ahead and sketched the line y equals x in there as a dashed line because the graph of a function and its inverse are always reflections of each other over that line y equals x. So by putting that in there, hopefully we can kind of see that these two graphs are mirror images of each other over that line. And that is true for any function and its inverse.